onto something over there, Shay. No one ever said you were dumb. Denise Richards' new power play in her divorce. Miss Richards has new claims, new power play claims here. She is saying that she has submitted photos claiming that Aaron, her ex, has trashed the home. He says he removed the flooring because it was a biohazard. We all know that they are mooching. This is an updated filing that Denise has. She's good power play by Denise. But we all know she said Aaron and the parents and the brother were staying in the house. She went and rented the townhouses, and they're actually renting this house too. I guess Denise doesn't own any property, which I still don't know why. You know, sometimes in you guys and in the this one rents and that one rents and this one again. I go back to the condo development. I live in Sag Harbor in the Hamptons. You know how much it is? If I was going to rent, if I said I'm leaving in July, I just am going to be gone for July, which I'm gone now in September, although it's not as much money. If I rented my place in September, I don't even want to get into how much I would get. It's not for rent. But the point is, so what? There are places in Beverly Hills that rent for $275,000 a month. I don't know why renting something is such a negative in our society. I don't find it to be a negative. I mean, I own my homes, but that's really not the point. Why is renting such a negative thing? Well, she rents this house, but man, I'm really fucking losing. Yeah, I'm like lost in the weeds here today. She has now said, and I think this is like a power play move. Aaron and his parents and brother that are in the house that they rent, where they have not paid the rent, they have damaged the property and left the house in a state of disarray. And really, guys, what I'm telling you does not do justice to the actual pictures that I am looking at here because these pictures are literally it looks like this house is it looks like it needs to be on hoarders. It really I'll have to share this on the social media. So in one of the images attached as evidence, part of the flooring, so we've removed flooring now in a rental house, appears to be removed in one of the bedrooms with boxes, articles of clothing, and paper scattered all around the place. Yeah, I'm looking at the picture. The flooring is removed. In what world do you remove flooring in a rental house? This actually looks like a hoarder's house. And yes, the problem with this divorce is it's Denise, and you could see Denise living in this house too. I love you, Denise, but we had to rip up the carpet because you couldn't breathe in the room. It was that disgusting. This is what Aaron says. I had my brother rip up carpeting because it was super saturated with piss and fecal matter. I told you, I know someone that has 7 dogs that lives in New Jersey, and this person lets the dogs shit all over the fucking house. I was in there once and I said, I'm never fucking coming back. It is disgusting the way people let their dog shit in the house. So that's what Aaron says. And I mean, the thing is, this is the problem with the divorce. We see both sides of it. You can kind of see Denise doing this, but I love you, Denise. Richard's dogs have been living in the home with his parents. It was a biohazard, Aaron says. We were hoping to replace everything. So her claim is, yeah, get the hell out of there and look at these pictures. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. I think it's a power move. Get him out. Another image shows a similar scene in what appears to be a living room with a sofa pushed towards the wall, while additional items seem to be out of place and tossed all over the floor. That's a understatement. In another shot, the flooring can be seen completely torn out of a hallway. I was shocked at the condition of the home, having not lived there for over 2 years, Richard says. She says Pfeiffer says not been paying rent, and that's why they're going to be evicted. It was 10 times worse than what you see now in those pictures, Pfeiffer says. That's what Aaron says. That's all her stuff, by the way. Okay. See, two sides. He said, she said. Again, those are all her boxes of clothes, which my mom took off the floor and tried to hang up in the wardrobe. Denise has abandoned everything. It really is actually disgusting what I'm looking at here. So who knows what's going on, but he said, she said, kind of a power move by Denise to say, get the hell out. You still owe the rent. Who's going to pay the rent? Let's see. I think Charlie Sheen and Denise's divorce was worse, but this ain't no walk in the park. Miss Maloof, Adrienne Maloof, the Maloof Hoof, one of the best products in Bravo history. One of the first, too. Before Ramona Pinot Grigio children, kids in the back who are in their 20s. We have a lot of people in their 20s who listen. Are you listening with your grandmas? Okay. Anyway, and hey, listen with your grandma's kids. I love it. And I love our audience, which is 60 plus. We have so many of our audience, they're not just in their 60s, there are people in their 70s. I haven't, I don't know, have I heard from, I think I heard from one person once in their 80s. You know what's wonderful? I am getting DMs from people in their 70s, and I think one person in their 80s, but lots of people in their 70s are saying, I even 60s, I'm 67, love next gen. I'm 72, love next gen. And we all loved next gen. Well, not all of you, but I just relish at the thought of like a 78-year-old listening to me sitting at home who just loved Next Gen because I loved it too. And that's no age shaming because I ain't no spring chicken. But Adrienne Maloof, kids before Ramona Pinot Grigio, before Bethany got millions and shit all over the franchise and said, I'm skinny girl and I know everything. Before the Countess Cabaret, there was the Maloof Hoof. Adrienne Maloof, something about season 1 Beverly Hills. I love Kim Richards. I love Camille Donatacci, Grammar Meyer. I love her. And I love Adrienne Maloof. Taylor Armstrong, she's going to be a pass for me. I'm going to politely pass. Kyle, I don't mind Kyle. You guys all hate her. LVP, I don't mind her. But Adrienne Maloof, it's official, has been seen filming for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, everybody calm down. Back up the Bentley. It's a white Bentley outside and white inside, or it's a white Bentley outside and a tan Bentley inside. One day when I get a driver, and I think in my old age, I actually am going to hire a driver. It's not a wasted expense when you don't drive. And I'm not going to be able to walk across the street at some point. I'm going to be so decrepit and old. Um, I would love to have a Bentley, but at that point, I probably won't fucking care. So I'll probably just get whatever. Anyway, back up the Bentley, white outside, white inside, or white outside, tan inside. Uh, it's not like Adrian's joining the Real Housewives at Beverly Hills. Let's all settle down now. Denise, as far as we know, has filmed one scene. So everybody back that car up too. I assume they talked for 3 seconds about Aaron. I assume Denise got paid a decent amount of money, 20 grand to show up for 5 minutes. I don't know. But I don't think we're going deep into this bitter divorce with Denise and Aaron. But she sat there and talked to Erica and Satine. Well, Adrian has now filmed a scene with Bozy Bose. Bose and Erica, Bose, and Adrian have filmed a scene for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Look, Adrian is very rich. She is not thirsty, and you know what happens when someone's not thirsty. My like dick goes up. I get so excited. So Adrian's not thirsty. She has a ton of money, and she really lives her life. She's not really sitting around interested in coming back to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Why Next Gen works is because these mothers and fathers, but the mothers, the housewives, will do anything for their children. So Heather Dubrow